All right. I'm back. This stream is mostly to make up for the one I missed on Wednesday, I believe. So here I am. Not that anyone really cares. But yeah, I don't really have a plan for today, so I'm just gonna kind of just play the game. I'm back as I normally would. This stream is mostly to make up for the one I missed on Wednesday, I believe. And so didn't do so well, actually. Not that anyone. I'll show them to you. They're really here. Ran bullshit again. Yeah, and, I don't really have a little too cocky for today, so I'm just gonna kind of just play the game. I'm back as I normally would. This stream is I didn't get any farms that I got 2B pluses on Wednesday, I believe. I know this run right here, so didn't here do so was pretty terrible. Not that I'll show them to you. They're really here. Like practice bullshit and awful moods. Yeah, and, maybe I got a little too cocky today, so I'm just gonna kind of just play the game. I'm back turned into a this stream is I didn't get any farms that I got 2B pluses on Wednesday. This other this run right here, so didn't do so was pretty a little bit better as far as I'll show them to you. All kinds of stuff still, but awful mood. Yeah, I don't really have a little too cocky today, so I'm kind of play the game. I'm back turned into a this stream is I didn't get any farms that I got 2B pluses. Kind of how it goes, I guess. This other this run right here, so didn't do so was pretty a little bit better as far as I'll show them to you. All kinds of stuff still, but awful mood. Yeah, I don't really have a little today, so kind of I'm back turned into a this stream is I didn't get any farms that I got 2B pluses. Kind of how it goes, I guess. This other this run right here, so didn't do so was pretty a little bit better as far as I'll show them to you. All kinds of stuff still, but awful mood. Yeah, I don't really have a little. Whoa, sorry about that. I normally monitor the audio and stuff on a separate computer, but today I'm only using one. So I was monitoring the stream, and I guess the audio overlaps. So sorry about the echoes. Didn't mean for that to happen. But basically what I was saying was that I ran a couple, well, this stream is to make up for the missed one. And I was able to farm twice today. I ran 2 farms. One of them, the first one here, like I was showing you, didn't go so well, and I might have been a little bit too cocky the past couple days. You know, just boasting about how good of an our support cards were and this and that. I mean, this didn't have good RNG. It was marred by like practice poor and awful moods. And I don't remember why that happened. I must have done something stupid. But we were able to get S's on turf and long, so this horse would have been really good had we not had those issues. Maybe not as many skills, but yeah. And then this next one also wasn't a very good run. It was better than the one before, but yeah. And then both of them gave 1-star wits. So now I was saying, when I noticed that there's the echoing going on, was that getting these 3-star sparks, blue sparks, feels like it shouldn't be so hard, but you know, I guess that's just how it is. It gets you to play the game more. Yeah, I mean, it just makes you grind it, you know what I mean? So I think it's basically to entice you to spend money, because playing the same character, you know, over and over and over again, like I've done with vodka and now with gold chip a little bit more. Well, I mean less than vodka, but you know, I think most people would get sick of that. I kind of like grindy games a little bit, maybe not to this extent, but you know, because you don't have enough carrots to really do anything with. And then, you know, if you only have a few your horses, you would get kind of bored. You know, just for something new. Even though I did say that all of these horses are pretty much the same, which I still believe they are. But you know, when you get a new one, you know, you're like, oh cool, you know, I have a new one or whatever, and you kind of want to play that one, or you know. It's just a new experience, I guess. The same thing, but new experience because it's a different character. So, and then I guess most people, I don't really know this community that well, because I'm not like I'm not like deep into this game like that to that level. But I guess people like they have waifus and stuff. I've mentioned this before, but they have like their favorite characters they want to get, and they want to make their waifu the best waifu possible or something. I don't know, whatever. To me, it doesn't really matter. To me, they're all, like I said, kind of the same. You have different uses for each horse. Obviously, you have long distance and sprinters and whatever. So yeah, that's cool. But a lot of them overlap, and they're kind of duplicates of each other, right? Uh, I mean, some stuff is different. Like their skills are different. Some have better skills than others. I get all that, but you know, at the base level, you're it's like you're like splitting hairs at that level. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't have a plan today. I'm just gonna play the game as I normally would, I guess. Unless you guys have suggestions, you can ask me to do something. I don't think anyone's watching right now though, so I don't know who I would ask. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do stuff, and then I don't think I'll play through Majiro McQueen today. I'll save that till Monday. So I'll just do like maybe some farms or something, and then whenever I feel like I'll just log off, pretty much. So that's gonna be kind of how it is. I think I've explained my playstyle pretty well, I think, so far. So, and what I've been learning and not learning. Not saying that it's like a guide that people should follow, but just my own experience, my own observations, right? Take it or leave it. You can use them or not. It doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? So one thing I did want to do is I did run all the daily races today. Is run this Mayano Top Gun Legend race, because I haven't done that yet, and see how some of our horses stack up to it. What is this, a long? So that'd probably be like Gold Chip, right? Or does a Grass Wonder run along? I think she does. So I guess we'll try a Grass Wonder on it. Why not? So hopefully we'll win. And for this stream, I'm not really gonna watch the races so much, or if I do, I'll speed them up. It looks like we're not gonna win. Maybe? Oh, I thought this was I forgot it's a long race, so there's a lot more race to be run. Oh wow, she is fast. She is gonna win. Cool. I like that. So that'll be some nice rewards here. 100 carrots, not bad. And then some of these pieces here. So we could maybe, we don't own Mayano Top Gun. Let me see. We should probably max it out, right? Like run it as many times as we can. But oops, that's not what I want. I wanted to. Where is she? Is it this one? 18 out of 50. So I think you get 7 per race, 7 stars. We got 18 on that first one, but I think each additional run is 7. So what? How many is that? We're missing 32. So we need to run it, what, 5 more times at least? So it's probably not going to happen today. What's this? Oh yeah, probably not. Not going to be able to. Because the most we can get is like 21, I guess. I guess we could try a different horse here, maybe Gold Ship. She's probably gonna win too, actually, because she's the same rating as or it's very similar rating to the Grass Wonder that we made. Maybe I should just view results. Let's just do that. Yep, she won. So we got 8 pieces, so what is that? We need 4 runs then, so we need 3 more. But we only have 1 more, so whatever. Is there anyone else we can run? Probably not, right? Like, I think Gold Ship and Grass Wonder are the only long runners. I know Daiwa Scarlet's a long runner, but she's probably not gonna win. So maybe King Halo. Yeah, not really. She's a B. I don't think it's worth it to risk it. I think it's better to just take the win. You know what I mean? Oh, she lost. I should have just run Gold Ship again. Oh well. We still got 7 pieces. And yeah, I think we're done for the day on that. So maybe tomorrow, if I play tomorrow, I think I can play maybe once or twice tomorrow. I think I can at least do the daily races tomorrow. Make sure to get that done. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow though. So I'll run it on my own time, I guess. So that was fun, you know? Let's go see what we got here. So we might be able to unlock Mayano Top Gun. Oops. Just from collecting her star pieces. So we'll have another horse to run. 35. So we just need 15 more. So what is that, like 2 runs? So yeah, I'll definitely get this tomorrow, even if I lose. So we'll get a Mayano Top Gun to run as well, on top of the Mijiro McQueen. So we're like slowly but surely kind of getting new runners one at a time from the game events and stuff. So yeah, I think my argument still stands then, even more now. That you should be spending your carrots on support cards instead of Uma pulls, right? Because you'll get Umas. You only need like 1 or 2 new ones, you know, every so often. You don't need like 10 of them or whatever. So take that as you wish, for what it's worth. And then I did try to run this champions meeting. The thing is, I think I screwed up because I went into the open league not realizing that the open league is limited to, I think, B's or B pluses. Like that's the highest level you can run, and we've been running a lot of A's, so our best horses are all A's. I think I ran this twice so far. Didn't do so hot because these builds weren't that great. You know what I mean? Because we're limited to the B, I guess, is what it is. Or it could be B plus. I don't know that we... I think we have B pluses, actually. So it must be limited to Bs. So these aren't like the strongest bees in the world. So yeah, not been doing so hot on these. I should have joined the advanced one, the other one, because I think those are uncapped. But I guess we'd be racing against like A pluses and whatever. So in S's, because I don't think there's a cap on that side. I don't believe. Maybe there is. So it would have been a lot harder for sure. But at the same time, we would have been able to run our best horses, which we're not being able to now. So whatever, you know. I don't really care about these game modes so much. These cups. I mean, it's cool to win, sure. But right now, I don't think I even need to be serious about them, or I wouldn't want to be serious about them, because this is not, you know, we're not. I think people, they like actually train their horses for specifically for this race. Whenever it's announced or whatever, there's like a calendar, I guess, of the when things happen, and so people will start to build for this particular cup, like train new horses basically for it, specifically tailored to it, because they know what track it is and this and that and whatever, which we didn't do. So for me, I normally just run these for the rewards, and we won one. Oh wow, that's cool. I mean, I wasn't really winning anything when I ran it a couple times before, but we must have like ranked down enough to where we're in competition with people who are of similar level or whatever. But yeah, I normally just run these for the you know, for the carrots and stuff that you can get from them. So the more you win, the more stuff that you'll get. But because we didn't really specifically build for this, and I entered the wrong league or whatever. Not saying that I would have done any better in the other league. It's just that the horses, the best horses on this account are over B. They're all A's. So. I don't think I can skip through these that much, other than just speeding through them. So yeah, some people have really strong horses in here. It might be worthwhile if you're a free-to-play player, like we are, right, to gear towards the B level, so training B level horses, which isn't hard. If we're training A level now, then all you have to do is just take some less training, you know, or just train like wit a little more or guts a little bit more. You know, just don't train them as high, basically, so that they end up being Bs. So yeah, I kind of actually want to look at some of these other horses, like what their stats actually are, so we can see what our competition is. Alright, so we're in like the 700s, kind of, ish. So this guy is worse than that. This guy's worse than that as well. This guy's kind of 700 and everything, ish. Oh, that's me. Okay. This guy is kind of there, but their guts and wit are a little bit higher. This guy's an 800. I think the gold chip, this other gold chip one, maybe it's not the same one, but we're looking at 800, 600, and 400. And then kind of trash down here. That's interesting. Okay. And then 600, just kind of very evenly 600 across the board, pretty much. Kinda. This one's a 700, 400, whatever, blah blah blah. And that's our, I think this is our horse. No, it's not. It's someone else's horse. It's 700, 600, kind of more evenly trained stat-wise. Right. I think this one's mine. So you can see ours are kind of very heavily weighted towards the power, speed, stamina, and power. Because that's what we were trying to go for when we were creating them. Yeah, this one's mine, but our guts and our wit are very low. For the most part, this vodka is a little bit better, but for whatever reason, she hasn't been doing. I don't think she's won any races. So maybe changing the running style would probably help out, I'm guessing. Because their wit's really low, right? So they're gonna have a hard time, especially this vodka who's a late surger, and our gold chip. Pace running, not so bad, but our gold chip's an end closer, and so navigating. Where's my gold chip at? Yeah, 296. That ain't gonna cut it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see. I can't change it once you're already in the, once you registered in the race and you're like in it. You can't change their style. And I think this is the last one for the day. I already ran 2 of these before, and I didn't change anything. I didn't care. So let's go ahead and do this. That die was set as a front runner. So it doesn't seem like the other horses are like that much better. It's just that they have more guts and wit for the most part. They're more evenly trained, I would say. We kind of specialize a little bit harder. So we could win, I guess. It looks like we're gonna win. Oh, it's our vodka and gold chip head to head. Gold chip won. So maybe it's sort of adjusting our opponents, because last race we got killed. Okay, so maybe since we won, right, our competition's gonna be a little bit stiffer now. So maybe it's worth looking at the other horses in this range. Alright, so there's ours. That's ours again. This is somebody else's. 750, 600, 600. So not that much better. But this one does have an S in the long track type. Very evenly trained, kind of 500 across the board. This one's an 800, but then the rest of it's, you know, pretty good there. Also kind of in the 400 range, 700 and 800. This one's pretty powerful actually, Agnes Tachyon. I wouldn't be surprised if this one wins. And then this one's very evenly trained again. I think this one's ours. And then another very evenly trained gold chip. And then I think this is ours. So we'll see how we do, and if we lose, then I have a feeling that this Agnes Tachyon, this one's actually favored pretty well here. I don't know that this would be that great, but yeah, you know, I don't know. Who knows, you know? Maybe it is good. I think this Oguri Cap has a decent chance. Her speed is really high. But this Agnes Tachyon looks pretty good. Her power is a little low, but yeah, I don't know that matters that much. So I guess we'll see. Did a little scouting on the opponents here. Our characters are just like last rank though, because the wit and guts values are probably so low. I do see a lot of people with green skills, which our horses don't have. Not on these ones at least. Our gold ship as an end closer is in front of our vodka. That's weird. Out of position. It's really weird. Maybe our gold ship is gonna win? No. Yeah, that's the Agnes Tachyon I was talking about. Yep, see? I believe that was Agnes Tachyon, right? Yep. So, I guess that's kind of the build you want to be going for these. Right around 400 on these stats right here, and we already know, right, we can get the 700 pretty much across the board here, right? Because right now we're getting like 800s and 900s here for the most part. So train these a little bit less and then train up guts and wit a little bit more to about 400, and they're going to be winning these cups. So that's good to know. The last race, it'll probably level us down a little bit. So our competition might not be as strong as it was. I guess we can check. Alright, let's see. The TMO Opera, who seems really strong actually. I think this one will do pretty well. That's ours. This is a different Iowa. This one's pretty good too, I would say. Decent. This one, the guts is pretty high. Might be okay. Might be okay. And then this one, Tokyo, it's decent. I would say it's decent. Good amount of wit here. This one's pretty strong as well. Air group. Another air group. I don't know that this one's that great. The wit is a little higher. So this will be interesting to see who actually wins. This one's really strong, actually. Oh, this one's ours, right? But the wit is a little low. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. This will be interesting to see who wins. But yeah, I mean, we didn't build these horses here that we're using right now. We just used whatever we could. That's why I was like, oh, we should have gotten went into the other league so our A horses could run. Not that they would do that much better, but these aren't really built for, you know, we were building to farm basically in a way. Because I've been saying that you want your wit up to about 400. I mean, I just didn't do it because you don't need to in the careers, you know what I mean? I should have checked the stats of the other horses when I first ran this, the very first time. Because I don't think I won. I didn't win one race. I lost all 5, I believe, in that one. we're winning more now on this one. So I think it kind of like adjusted our competition down because we're losing so much. I think maybe, I don't know, maybe that's not how it works. I mean, we won. But realistically, our win would be probably a little like 100 points low. I mean, we qualified for Group A though. That's kind of funny. Alright, so this is kind of what, this is all I care about. I just want these things. I mean, you know what I mean? Like winning and losing, well, okay, whatever. Who cares? I just want the rewards. Okay, we can enter it again, it looks like. 2 more races. I guess we could do that. Why not? Runner history? No. Is there no way to look at like the past previous runs? I'm guessing not. So if we use this, is it just the same thing again? Is there anybody else we could use here? No, I mean we didn't really run any other horses, so I guess we could run one and then stick her in there. We could do that. I could play a career and stick a new horse in there. It is a long though. I guess we have Grass Wonder. We could try to run a B on Grass Wonder real quick and then stick her in there for Daiwa, because this Daiwa is probably not going to win anything. So yeah, we could do that. I wasn't really planning on doing anything today, like a career wise, but I guess there's nothing else really to do. So yeah, why not? Let's build a horse to run in this Gemini Cup. So that's what we'll do. And then when we enter it again next time, we'll change the running style a little bit of some of the horses. Because Vodka, I think, let's see. We have different vodkas to choose from here. It looks like this is the one that they want us to use, or we were using. Okay, yeah, I mean, I don't mind these. So then I think if you say yes, you can choose how they run. Runner as a front runner. I could do that. Front running. I could do that. Because her wit's not the greatest. Although front running, I guess, does require some wit, apparently. Is what we've learned here. I could change Gold Chip to a pace setter, because she's kind of dumb. She's not good at, I mean, she's won a couple races for us though, where she is. This isn't like the greatest set of skills here either. Okay, so yeah, why don't we do that? We'll do the Grass Wonder, try to get a B on her. That might be kind of hard actually, but it'll be kind of an interesting challenge to restrict the level of the horse instead of trying to, you know, make it the best it can be. Kind of, you know, make it like not as good as it should be. I mean, I think let me see what the Grass Wonder. I don't remember how to build her actually. So why don't we take a look at that? We have two of them. I guess this one's too high level too, because it's a B plus. It's gotta be a B or below. So we used Oguri Cap for this one and vodka, and this one we used Special Weekend vodka. So sure, why not? Let's do that. Special Weekend vodka, and we'll just give it more guts and more wit instead, and that should lower the rating, I think. So special week. Yeah. And vodka. Really don't like the way this thing scrolls. Is this the right one? Yes, it is. So that one. Next. Give it the Super Creek. Boom, start the career. So we're gonna take more less than ideal trainings so we get a B. Watch we get like an A again, even though we're trying to get a B. That'd be kind of funny. It's pretty much doing the same thing, but just trying to get guts and wit to more towards 400. So it's the same thing we've been doing, but just training the speed, power, and stamina a little less. No stacks, so that didn't give us back any energy. So yeah, if you're free to play, you know, the open, I think it's the open side on the Gemini Cup. That should level the even out the playing field, right? Because then you're not really playing against pay-to-win players. You're probably playing mostly against other free-to-play. And you can kind of, you know, tailor build a horse to run that, like we are now, for the most part, right? Using some of the same methodology that we've been using. I don't know, this sounds like a big failure, but maybe failing's okay in this run. Oh, we didn't fail, but because we're trying to not get such a high rating. Not in love with anything here, but I don't need four sums this time. 3 sums are okay. It's good enough for what we're trying to do. Don't need to be hyper efficient. I mean, we are getting a lot of 4 sums though, more than normal, I would say, actually. So I'm just, I'm not gonna watch these races. I'm just gonna skip through them. Is she normally a late surger? I think I'm gonna make her a pace setter. I guess you can run in the late spot, the late surger spot, in her normal running style in the races, the cup races. Yeah, we're getting nice stacks actually in this run. This might be like, it might be worth it just to get as high of a rating as we can. This one might be an A+ if it keeps going like this. Oh man. And we're not failing too. A lot of 3-stack successes. That's not normal. This is definitely not what I'm used to seeing. It's kind of rare that actually happens. There's another 3-stack here. I can't take it, but yeah, wow. The RNG this roll has been really good, and we're not trying to make it be. Why couldn't this have happened yesterday, or like any of the other playthroughs? You know, just have the RNG be really good like this. Maybe it'll just turn bad towards the end though. Look at this. 3 of them there again. Even if I don't like training guts, like even if I weren't trying to make a B horse, I would still take that training because there's 3 of them there. If we were, you know, playing the way we normally play. It's kind of insane actually how good these trainings actually are. I think I'm gonna take the rest here. Okay. This seems more normal here. The stuff we're getting. Oh man. Look at this, man. This is so good. This entire run, we've just gotten really good, good RNG. I'm not trying to get good RNG though. I want bad RNG. You always get what you don't want, right? When you're not looking for something, you end up getting it, and then when you're looking for something, it never works out. It's such a it's so backwards a lot of times. Again, three of them again. Even this one's not bad. This one's pretty good too. 2 plus a hint and the director. Sheesh, man. Sheesh. I don't know if we can keep this under wraps. Okay, this is a little bit more normal. I think I'm gonna take the rest here though, because I didn't really like any of those trainings that much. The rainbow training. I don't know, I think we're making this horse too good. It won't be able to run in the cup. I guess we could run another one. Make this one really good and then make one that's a little bit crappier. For this run, I am sort of following the traditional strategy of filling up friendship bars as much as possible. Just because I think we'll get fewer stats that way. I don't know though. We're getting like double rainbow. Like we're getting pretty good rolls here. I mean, I am still taking kind of the best trainings available for the most part. I think there's a couple trainings in there that I wouldn't have done normally. Maybe like 3 so far, I want to say, that I wouldn't have taken normally, that we took. Watch, this turns out to be like the best horse that we've made so far. Probably wouldn't have taken that training just now either. Oh wow. 52% though, failure. I don't know that okay. I don't mind that since we're not trying to max this one out anyway. Wow, these trainings are all really good. Okay, 2 failures in a row. I don't mind that, I guess. I think I would have taken those risks anyway in the normal playthrough. I got 3rd, that sucks. But the risks would have been a lot lower because I wouldn't have taken a couple of those trainings like before those trainings happened. Like our energy level would have been higher because I think we took a guts training right before that. Those rainbows popped up, or those couple trainings that we just failed. I wouldn't have taken that. I might have taken the wit instead, maybe, or something. But because we're trying to wow again, can't fail 3 times in a row, right? No, yeah, you can. Okay, this might become a problem now. But that was just really good good rolls for I don't know how many times, 3 times in a row that we got really good options there. Oh, we need to get fans too because we didn't get enough. That's not good. We'll do it after the summer here. Wow, another double rainbow. I mean, it's only 27 points. It's not like 63 or whatever. I mean, whatever, sure. We're failing a lot. Oh, you know why it's low too? It's because our mood's bad. Should have probably rested. Now we're in awful and practice poor. Well, that might be enough of a nerf. The nerf that we need so that we're not building an A-level horse here. Let's go ahead and fix her practice poor. And then hopefully her mood gets fixed. No, it did not. Oh, we have to race. That's right. I forgot about that. This is quickly devolving into a very bad, a bad run now. Well, I hope we get a B. At this rate, we might not even make a B. We might get a C. Second, is that good enough for what we need to do? I think it is. Yeah, it is. We are a little bit behind though. As far as her career, just being able to finish it. Maybe I do start need to like optimizing our choices here now. Well, you know what? Her mood was bad. We need to definitely fix that because wow, man, if I had played this like normally, like this horse would be so good actually, because of all the RNG that we're getting. For whatever reason, is so good. I've just been kind of reckless, like just taking trainings when maybe I shouldn't and stuff. Second again. We only have one turn. I mean, we definitely nerfed her though. She's not going to be an A anymore. That's for sure. We had 3 failures in a row and wasted like 5 turns just getting her back up to decent mood and energy level. So I think the other horses were around like 800 speed and then like kind of 600 and everything else. And then the guts and wit were like 400. So that's kind of what we're going to aim for here, or try to at least, if we can. This one. Okay, it looks like the RNG is settling down a little bit. It's calming down. It's not as crazy as it was. Let's go ahead and see if we can supercharge our stats here a little bit, because we're gonna need it to finish her career here. Don't think I would normally take that, but we are trying to get guts and wit to 400 at least. Whew. That would have been, that is a nice training actually. That's still pretty good training too. It's nice that we sort of know what numbers we're shooting for. Um, hmm. I just hope we don't go over, because then all of this would have been for nothing. Can't even use it. Alright, well, I think we need to train Guts up a little bit more. I mean, we could kind of train everything up a little bit more, actually. 19 and 10. 19 and 10 is pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna see if we can get like a 3-stack and really kind of boost our stats here. No, not really. Guts? I guess I don't mind Guts in this run. Firm conditions. We're gonna be getting a lot of green skills on her. That's good. Alright. Whew. Good lord. I mean, I think we have to do this, right? There's no choice there. Okay, we can start to fill in some of the gaps now. This seems too good to pass up too. To get Guts the level we need. Ooh, triple rainbow. Oh man. I mean, I'm not gonna take this because it's 76% failure, but if I don't, you know, if I played this normally, I wouldn't have trained the Guts there, and we would have taken this instead. Oh, that's a lot of stats, honestly. I guess we should probably rest. And then, I guess Guts again. Now we just need some stamina and wit. And I think we're sitting pretty. I think we're pretty good there. I guess we could maybe get a little bit more Guts eventually. This is actually harder than just being greedy. just taking the biggest stat numbers. It's harder to like, I feel like I'm trying to land a plane or something, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to not go over a B. This is harder than just, you know, doing whatever and getting an A or whatever it is. Even with all that failure, like, this horse is decent still. This is better than some of the regular runs I've done with no failures. Just because the RNG has been so good this run. Sunny days too, on top of that. Wow. All the green skills being unlocked for this. This would have been a pretty overpowered horse. I think we might have gotten A+ on this one if I was trying to get that. Okay, I don't know, man. I think we're gonna play it safe here. I don't want to be failing anything here at the end when we really need these stats. Whew, 34. This might put us over the cap though. It feels like this might be a B+ run, honestly. I don't know. We might have to just stick with guts and wit from here on out. Cause this is feeling like a strong B to me. If we keep going on this path. So I don't want to go over at all. So let's calm it down here a little bit. This one? Okay, cool. Our guts is almost there. This is definitely a strong B. It might be bordering on a B+ at this point. Oh, that'd be terrible if we did all this just for it not to be eligible to race. I guess I could just end her career and not go through the whole thing, because she's getting a little too good at this point. I think we have a little bit of wiggle room here, but we're really sort of pushing it. Does it tell you how many points you have so far? That'd be a good way to know where we're at. That's fans. Does it say how many points you have? Because I think, I know like an A+ is 12,500 points, something like that. And then I guess an A then would be like anything, maybe like 11,000 points, I think, is like an A. And so a B+ would be like 8,500. No, that can't be right. So I don't really know, but I know a B is like around the 8,000 range. I don't know that we're coming up on that or not at this point. It kind of feels like we are. I'm just gonna get the wit and the guts to 400. I mean, honestly, if we drop this race, we might not even get there. Yeah, this run would have been really good if we played it normally. Oh well. Ooh, that's a little too many stats. We're getting a little too many stats there. I am worried about this one. I am worried about this one. These are definite no's. I don't know if we can even train stamina up at all at this point. This is definitely a strong B. We're going to be at 800 speed with 700 power pretty much. I don't know. We might be going a little too far now. Might be heading up into the B plus range. She's gonna get a bunch of stats from this too. And then at the end of her career, she's gonna get a bunch of stats. Yeesh. I mean, we got our goals here. We're at 400 wit and guts and everything. Okay, maybe we should just end her career now. Are you able to just give up? I think you can just give up, right? Yeah, you can just give up here. Does it say how many points you have so far? It does not. I don't know, man. I think we're getting dangerously close to a B plus rating, I think. The only thing I might change is her stamina a little bit, like give her a little bit more stamina. Or else I think we're gonna go up into the B plus range at this point. Maybe, yeah, I think I should just end her career here, honestly, because if we win this, right, which she will, then that's another like 30 stat points in every category from all the bonuses and crap that you get at the end of the race. So we'll be sitting at like 850, like 570, 740, and then like 440 and 450. That's a solid like B plus then. So right now is kind of like right on the cusp, I think. So I think we should give up. Oh crap, wait. Because I didn't buy any skills or anything. Oh, does it just go away? Oh, it just gets rid of it. Oh, I thought you would just end the career. Oh fuck. We did all that for nothing. Oh. Oh man. Oops, sorry about that. Oh, we did all that for nothing. I was just trying to make a horse to put into this this cup race, because the thing that I registered for, the horses can't be higher than a B. And that would, if I had finished her career, I guess I could have ran her as like an end closer or something, or a front runner, and she probably would have lost. And then we could have ended her career that way. I thought giving up would just end it, and then you could just, you know. Oh, I didn't know. I never tried giving up before, so now I know, I guess. Fucked up. Oh man, that's that's unfortunate. wasted the the legacy thing, the guest veteran, and just wasted all that time too, just playing that character. Damn it. Damn it. Well, I'm not doing that again. I don't see the point of doing that again. Oh, that's really terrible. Well, I mean, I guess. Oh well, now I know. I learned something. Don't give up. Or else your horse just disappears. Oh man, I thought there was a way to end your career early though. Is there not like a way to do that? So Google says you can end career mode early by failing to meet required goals. So basically you have to fail. You can't just like oh damn it. That's ridiculous. We're like actively trying to fail at this point. Who'd have thought, right? In this game that you would like actively try to fail so you can friggin' make a horse crappy enough to run in this cup race because our horses are too good. Oh man, that's a bummer, man. I'm pretty mad at myself about that. So dumb. That is so dumb. That would have been a good horse for this too, though, because I guess we'll look on the next race. But the competition is all kind of around there. You know what I mean? And so our horses right now, obviously, since we punted with, oh, I should have changed the running style. I forgot to do that too. Well, we're stuck in that. We have one more ticket after this. But we were. I'm just so disappointed. We made a good horse, and then it just deleted it. Just deleted it off the server. Oh my god. So I was saying, yeah, our horses now, they're pretty powerful, but in PvP they're a little bit, they're not, their guts, I don't think really matters as much, but our wit is definitely a little lower than it should be. It should be around 400, and ours are all sitting around 300, because these are kind of the horses we were making on our way to getting A's. Our vodka won though, so great, I guess. But they're not like, they're probably not the best tailored to racing, in this style at least. In general, the general knowledge is that, you know, you need at least 400 wit in PvP. So is there a way to, yeah, so if we look at the other horses again, see, we're all around like 300 each on guts and wit, because I just punted these stats. I didn't care about them when I was making these horses, because this was on the way up, right? I mean, this one's really terrible too, actually. This Musume McQueen is not good at all. This one's ours, so yeah, I would want these stats to be flipped, honestly. 383 wit and 312 guts, I would feel a lot better about in PvP. But, you know, I mean, this one's terrible too. It looks like we might win then. This might be an easy, ooh, look at this one, but her wit is really low. But this is pretty strong actually though, even though her wit's so low. So this could be a challenger. This one's pretty strong as well, but the wit is really low also. But it has an S and long. So this could also be a challenger here. I don't see anyone that really sticks out. There's a Grass Wonder here. This one's decent, actually. This one's pretty good. But you see how we would have stacked up if that Grass Wonder that I had made, right? It was like 800 speed, I think, before we deleted it. Or before I deleted it. Sorry, I'm blaming other people. I should blame myself. So when I deleted the Grass Wonder we were building, right, it was 800 speed, like 5 something stamina, right? And then the power was around 700, I think, 7 something, and then 400, 400. Like it would have been a really strong contender had we kept it, because because this Grass Wonder is the #1 favorite. You know what I mean? So the Grass Wonder we were making and trying to actively make fail, so we would have go past the B rating, would have been a favorite here. But unfortunately, I'm an idiot and I just deleted the character. Oh man, I'm never gonna forget about that one. The time I oh man. Oh man. But yeah, that Grass Wonder would have been good because it would have had green skills also, because we were popping a lot of green skills in the career. So we would have gotten some of those, right? And then we would have also gotten Swinging Maestro, because that did drop. I remember. Swinging Maestro dropped, and then yeah, see there the other gold chip one. The other gold chip wasn't even that great, but I did say it was going to be a contender. I didn't think it was better than ours. I don't know. I guess the RNG of the race. But I think the Grass Wonder that we would have made had I not deleted it again would have kicked ass. Oops, sorry. That Grass Wonder would have kicked ass. It would have won pretty much, you know, 95% of the time. Except I was an idiot and I deleted it, so. But yeah, you know, if you're playing the cup, this cup here, you can do something similar and grow your own horse just to race in this cup. Like I said, I'm not going to do it again. I don't care enough to do it again. I think that Grass Wonder would have been a good one. Had we made it through, I would have run it in place of this Daiwa, because this Daiwa's trash. Just so we have 3, because right now we're really running with 2 horses. Vodka and Gold Chip are really the only ones that are competitive. This Daiwa was just kind of a waste of space. So, you know, just to give yourself, you know, a decent chance with 3 horses. It would have been good, but you can look in your own, when you join the cup, you can look on your own, you know, the opponents, see what stats they're at, and then, you know, kind of make a guess on who would win, or at least remember what the stats were, so that when you do see whoever win, you could be like, okay, so if I build my horse like that, right, then it's probably gonna win, right, or a little bit better than that, or whatever. I think 8,500 points is like the cutoff for B and B plus, I believe. I guess we can look at that after this when we go back to the veterans menu. But you kind of want to shoot for, you know, I don't know how you would know what the points are, because it doesn't tell you. Or you could just delete your character like I did. So stupid. I'm such an idiot. Oh man. Just still going. Okay. All right. Well, I think we already made it to the A level, whatever, because we won 3 races already. So I'm not sure what these extra races are doing for us, actually. I don't know that it's doing anything. Well, we're really clumped up in the front here. That vodka is really coming alive, huh? She wasn't really winning before. I think Gold Chip beat her, though. But, you know, like, if we had that Grass Wonder, all 3 of our horses would be at the front, you know what I mean? But no. So yeah, if you're free to play though, the whole point of me doing all that was to show you guys that you can perform well. You're not going to be playing in the whatever it's called, the other side, because there's the open, I think it's open league, and then there was like the advanced league, I think it was called. So in the advanced league it's uncapped, because they go all the way up to, I don't know what rating, S maybe, whatever it is. So only, you know, the best horses, the pay to win players are over there probably, right? And then you're restricted to B rated horses is the max on the open side. So the rewards aren't that much different. I think you get, I checked we can check the rewards after this too. I think this is the last race, right? So we can check the, I don't know that I want to watch all this. I'm just gonna skip to the end. I think we lost. So I wonder what this horse right here, what the stats on this one was. And then you could just go make your own, right? So you could, because you can run it 3 times a day. So you run the first one just with whatever you have, and then see what you're losing to. Which one was it? Is it this one? This one was. This is a special week, right? Is that what that one is? Can I look at her special week? No, it's Narita Taishin. Okay, so it was a 650, 730, 560, 460, 460. And it has a S in medium, but this is a long course, so that doesn't matter. It's Sleeping Lion? What is that? I've never seen that before. Decrease fatigue mid-race for an end closer. Okay. Ult's only a level 1. And then it just has all these, whatever these things are. These slightlies. So yeah, I think our Grass Wonder would have dominated. Honestly, if this one won by so much, our stamina was a little lower, right? But we would have had Swinging Maestro on her, and then maybe one other skill for stamina. I thought about raising our stamina a little bit too. I didn't know that if we were gonna go over the limit though. As far our power was way better. We're at 700 power, so these numbers are sort of reversed, right? Like we had 560-ish stamina here, and then about 7 something here in power, and our speed was like 800 actually. So yeah, so this is basically what you would do. You would just run it once all the way through, see what you're losing to, and then mood has something to do with it, and then also just regular RNG, race RNG has something to do with it, obviously. So you're not gonna win every time, right? But you kind of get a feel for, okay, what your horse needs to be at. And for free to play, getting a B horse is not that hard, right? Because we're free to play right now. This account right here is free to play, and we're getting A's. So yeah, if you look into rewards here, so this is the league we're in. So if you win all 5 of your races, you get 30 carats, you know, 4, 3. We've gotten 3 so far. So you get 20 carats and whatever, right? And then in the next round, you get like 100. And then in the final round, if you make it there, you get some tickets here. 3 poles on supports, it looks like, and 3 on regular Umas. If you get first place. You're probably not going to get that though, you know what I mean? So, and then if you go to the advanced league, it's only 2 more tickets here. I think you get a little bit more carats. You get 2,000 instead of 900. So obviously, you know, the rewards are better, but it's not like significantly better, you know? I mean, it is, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like you're not going to be able to compete in this league. You know, these are people who pay real money versus down here. This is decent for not being free, you know, free to play, and you know, this is definitely within reach. You're able to, you know, create the horses you need. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna change the running style here of some of these people. So Daiwa, Scarlet. I can't run anything else, can I? Should I just run like a Haru or something? For shits and giggles. That seems kind of dumb. I guess we could make her a front runner maybe? She's still not gonna win. I mean, she's not winning anyway, right? So what does it hurt? Okay, let's just do that. Oops. And then for Vodka, she was winning, so maybe I should leave her alone. Don't mess around with her too much. She is a good front runner, but we have one now. So I'll keep her as a late, and then we'll turn Gold Ship. Oh, but you know what? Gold Ship's ult won't go off if we change her running style. Because her ult only goes off as an end closer. If we change her to pace, then her ult won't go off. So maybe, I think Vodka's ult still works as a pace. But she's a B in pace. Huh. Wish she was an A. Should we just turn her into a pace setter anyway? Screw it. Let's try it. What could it hurt? She did win some races for us though. Whatever. I'm just gonna do it. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll work out. But yeah, if I was serious about this cup business, that's probably what I would do. I would go back and make horses like tailored to this race. And you only need to run it once, really. Like, it just, you know, just get one good enough. This nice nature apparently is really good here in the lineup. Where is she? Is it this one? This one's like favored, completely favored. 740, 500, 640, 400, 400 with the pace of a S. So yeah, our Grass Wonder would have stacked up really well against this. It's kind of it's a shame. It's a shame. I can't let it go, man. I can't let it go. Can't let that go. It would have done so well. It would have won races for us. I guess it doesn't matter. Our gold chip is pretty fast here in this one. She won by a lot. I don't know how this matching system works. I'm guessing it goes by like the points on the horses, right? Like if they're 8,000 points, let's say, then you have 24,000 points in horses, and then so it matches like with people close to that. I don't know. I don't know how exactly that works, or is it just random? I don't know how they're matching people up. Because like I said, the first race I ran, I got killed. I didn't win anything. I lost all 5 races. And I wasn't favored at all. Like it looked more like this run. I think in this run it looked like all my horses were like number 8 favorite, number 6. Like it was really bad. El Condor Pasa, is that what that one? I don't think we're catching her. Are we? Maybe? Gold ship? Gold ship? Wow, that was really close. I don't think gold ship won. I think she got second. Yep. So this Condor Pasa 903, huh? 640, 677 with about 400, 400. Good to know. Good to know. And that's definitely possible to make on a free-to-play account. It's not hard to get those stats. So yeah, I really should have entered the other league though, the advanced league, just to test our A horses out to see how well they would do. Because these Bs, like, I don't even remember making them honestly. They were just kind of in the progression of making better horses. So I don't think we were even trying honestly. We were just kind of like experimenting, really, with these builds. So they're not even like optimized at all. We just kind of built them just to see how good we could get. Was that Rice Shower that won that one? Wow, we did really bad that run. We got last place on all of them. $970, huh? In the speed there, with 700 stamina, and then kind of 400 everything else. And then got these golden skills here. Only 3 golden skills. Interesting. Wow, this guy has a lot of SSR cards in his deck though. I mean, they're not max limit break. They're kind of basic really. This one's a level 50 though. And then he's got the Tosho. He's running 3 speed, 3 stamina, huh? I mean, that's why these are really high numbers. I mean, that's a decent build too, actually. You're not going to accelerate as fast. Speed is kind of king in this game, so yeah, that's not bad. It won, even though the width's kind of low too. Interesting. I don't know how it would do against a really high-powered. I mean, I guess our horses ran it, and ours are high-powered. Oops. Ours are high-powered, so we lost. We got last place actually. That's some volley Rudolph or something, right? She's fast. Holy, she's really fast. I'm gonna guess it's a similar build as the Rice Shower we just looked at. Probably. Much higher top speed with lesser stats on everything else. I'm gonna guess. No, not really. It's kind of evenly all over the place. Interesting. Cards are all over the place. 3 speed and then just kind of whatever. One of each here. It's not that different from what we're doing. We run 2 stamina, right? Instead of this wit card. They do have their own super clique though, which is kind of nice. I wish I had that. I mean, these aren't that high level either. And his parents are trash. What is this? Well, what are these parents? What are these parents? Oh, this must be a specially built one though. Isn't this track that this one? Takara whatever? Keenan? I think this track is this track that we're running on, right? So it seems like they built this this horse just to race on this track with. Maybe. That's interesting though, that a horse like that won. It was the favorite also. Interesting. Huh. Well, that's why I'm saying you never know. RNG of the race. It's you might build the best horse possible for that particular race, but you just, you know, the race RNG takes over and then some BS happens and you're like, what? Like, I don't know how I lost. You know what I mean? It just happens sometimes. So I wanna, what track is this? Does it say? It's Kyoto. Oh, okay, so it wasn't even that track. It's a Kyoto turf. Huh. I know you can get green sparks in this. There's a support card out there, one that we own actually on this account. I think that has this green spark. I've seen it before. I don't know who has it or which card that would be, but I know it's there. I think. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm just making it up. Alright, I think this is the last race. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to really be watching this anymore. It's kind of very repetitive. Same thing over and over again. Is that Musume McQueen? I'm really kind of still mad about that Grass Wonder we deleted though, or that I deleted. Sorry, because I think it would have done pretty well here. I wanted to see how it would perform. Never gonna see it again though, that's for sure. Son of a bitch. This is actually very similar to what we have. Our gold chips and our vodka is kind of like this. This deck is very similar to what we use too, actually. 3 speed, 2 stamina, 1 power. That's exactly what we use. But this guy is using 5 SSR cards instead of, we only have 1, I think, 2, including the guest one. Because we have 4 SR cards down here. So this guy's definitely been playing a little bit longer, or he might have probably just played a little bit longer than we have. Didn't use the best parents either, looks like. Got a lot of skills. Not upgrading the ult though, that's interesting, because on our runs we've been upgrading the ult pretty much all the way, every time. So just that. I think Grass Wonder, the ult was a level 4, the one that I deleted. So just that in itself, and our stats were very comparable, if not better. And this Musume McQueen kicked our ass in this race at least. So basically, that's why you want to give yourself the best chance with 3 horses, because this Daiwa is just a throwaway. She doesn't even really belong here. But because, like, let's say your main horse that, you know, is Gold Chip or something, but she might have a bad race, right? Because the RNG. So then one of your other horses might pop off. I think changing Vodka to a pace setter was a bad call. because she didn't win anything this time, and the last time she was winning some things. So she should probably just stay either as a late surger or maybe a front runner. Because she did have an A rating there. And if you can, you can tailor your horses to the race, right? Like I said, you could build your own horse, but that would take some time. But yeah, basically, if one why is it not going? If one of your horses doesn't win, then you hope that one of the other ones pop out. Alright, so I think we're out of tickets now. Do we have one more left? Oh, I guess we have one left. I mean, do I really want to run this one again, though? I don't get anything out of it, I don't think. Other than the rewards you would get from the wins. Because I already qualified for Group A, which I didn't expect. I thought I was going to go into Group B. Because my horses just aren't built for this race. And so, you know, I think we did decently. I don't think I'm going to run the last one. I don't really feel like it. It's kind of boring for me. But we did decently. I think we qualified for Group A. I don't know how we're going to do in Group A. But, you know, we're in there. And, you know, we made it with the base horses that they give you. And then we pulled a couple, right? We pulled King Halo and Grass Wonder from free scout tickets we got. And then this 3-star Measure McQueen, which we haven't even run yet. This one we got from when you first start the game, they give you a guaranteed whatever, and you can pick the one you want. And then maybe tomorrow or this weekend, by Monday, I'll have my Ono Top Gun, right? From the event thingy. Because we're at 35 out of 50 stars here. And then once we collect 50, we can unlock her, I think. Yeah, there's an unlock button here. So we'll have another character after that. And my Ono Top Gun is pretty good. I have her on my personal account. And she's like my ace for these B and lower, because she's the one I made. The Mayano Top Gun I made on that account is a solid B, because I didn't know how to play the game that well, so that's as high as I could get at the time. And so she was a B rated front runner, and she wins pretty much everything, almost, unless she has a bad day or whatever. Her mood's awful or whatever. Then yeah, she'll probably lose. But other than that, she usually wins. I have actually a better, I have a Super Creek on that account, and that Super Creek is it's better. It has like higher speed ratings, like her stats are just better overall than this Mayano Top Gun that I have. And the Mayano Top Gun beats her every time. Like the Super Creek does not win at all against her, because they're on the same, I put them on the same team. And the Mayano Top Gun always wins for whatever reason, I don't know why. So yeah, let's see, what else can I do today? What do I feel like doing today? Because I don't think, unless you guys have some, you know, sort of suggestions, you can type them to me in chat. But if you don't have suggestions, I don't know what else I would do that would be useful to talk about. Oh, I guess I could talk about like daily races. You should definitely run these if you're not. And what I've been doing is when you run them, I'll run, because now we used to get 3, I think, a day, 3 daily races, but now you get 6. So the way I've been dividing that up is I'll run Moonlight Show twice and Jupiter Cup 4 times. Because Moonlight Show, and why I do that is I run Moonlight Show twice for the gold coins. I think these are called gold coins. I'm calling them gold coins, right? And with the gold coins, you can buy, when the shop opens, the daily shop here, the daily sale shop. I can't open it today right now, but when this opens, winning that twice will pay for opening the daily shop 3 times and buying the stuff you need in there. So you break even basically, right? And then the other 4 races, the daily races that you need or that you run, I'll run in the other one. I'll run in Jupiter Cup to get these I don't know, shiny cards, these credit cards or whatever. I don't know, the cards, right? And the reason I like the cards is you need them when you upgrade your support cards. These cost a lot of them, a lot of the monies, right? So the gold coins are a little bit easier to come by, so I don't really care that much about them. But these, I've spent a lot of these. I used to have like over 100,000. Now I only have 80. Right. So these are a little bit harder to come by. So I'll farm those on the daily races to boost this up. So when I do the support card pulls, the big ones that I'm gonna do, right? When I save up 30,000 carats and I'm able to scout, 20 times or whatever on the 10x. This thing, pull that 20 times. Then I have enough money to actually level them up once I figure out which ones I'm using. Because right now I haven't leveled all of them up. I only level up the ones I use. I don't want to look at that. I want to look at the list. So you can see here, like some are still level 1, even though they're SSR, because I don't want to use them. You know what I mean? Some of them I used before and I didn't end up liking them that much, so they kind of got shelved. This one I leveled up just because I wanted to try the 3 speed 3 wit card deck that the Japanese people use to get S ratings on. It's all over YouTube. I guess that's like one of the only ways to get an S rating right now is to just use 3 speed 3 wit. So that's why this is leveled up. And these are free. You can get this for free in the story mode. I think this one's also free in the last event. I don't know if it's free anymore, but you can go max it out in that event thingy that just ended. The what is it? Whatever the thing up here on the main screen is. And then yeah, I think these were all from the polls that we did. And then a lot of these I don't think they're very good. And then some of them I haven't leveled up because I think they're good, but they're not unlocked enough to be useful. Because like for example this one, El Condor Pasa. I think this one's a good card, but it's just not leveled up enough. I need this to open level 45 for me to even consider using this. Right? Because the other cards at this level are better. So that's that. What else can I talk about for now? Team trials. I think this is just to get a good gauge of like how you're gonna do in the cups, the competitive stuff. So you can kind of see like how you stack up against other people, really, how your horses are doing and whatnot. So you have a better idea of when you enter the champions meeting, this thing, like how you'll do. Depending on which league you join and all that too. And then what else is there? Because I don't really want to run a career right now. I think that's pretty much it, man. Like I said, if you watch the main storyline, then you can just skip through these, right? You can watch stuff. I don't think we had a horse good enough to run in this race before. This is where I got stuck. So I think we have horses that are pretty good now. So let's just try running this. What is this, a long? So that would be a gold ship, right? Or I guess we can run Grass Wonder. She's right here, so why not? And so you watch these little cartoons, basically. And then once you watch enough of them, you have to race with one of your own horses. And then once you race with your horse and you win, then you can move on in the story and watch more cartoons. And then that unlocks carrots. So I was doing this mostly just to unlock carrots. Are we gonna win? I think we're gonna win pretty easily, probably. Yeah. Because when I was watching this, the highest horse I had was like a C plus or something. So now I can watch the rest of the cartoons or whatever to get carrots. 30 carrots every episode. And then you get support cards in there too. Like that Majuro McQueen support card I have is from this. Watching those stories. Yeah, other than that, yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to talk about today. That's pretty much it. I guess I could farm, but I don't really feel like it right now. So I'll be back on Monday. And I'll be running Majuro McQueen. That's the last horse we have left. Unless I unlock Mayano Top Gun, so that'll be... we could either run Mayano Top Gun or Majuro McQueen. Because Mayano Top Gun will be unlocked by then. Either one, it probably doesn't matter. I guess I could check the affinity for Mayano Top Gun before I sign off here. So let's see who Mayano Top Gun is good with. Gold Chip, Saiyan Sky, and Majuro McQueen. So I mean, I've been farming Gold Chip to try to get a 3-star spark from her. It hasn't been happening yet, but I guess I can try to keep doing that. And maybe we'll get one. So yeah, it looks like the order of it, it's really weird how this is going. It seems almost like the game, it knows like what order you should play stuff in, and we've been getting the right order so far, because every time we like need a new character, it gives us, the game has been giving us one. And the order that it's giving us the character in happens to be the order that we're training the horses in. It's kind of interesting. Because I need a, like, we have a 3-star stamina vodka, right? So it is a 9-star, but it's 3-star stamina, 6-star speed. But it is a 9-star. So we do have a parent vodka here. And I'm trying to make a parent gold chip that's a 9-star stamina, because we can get 2 3-star stamina parents. But we're trying to 3-star stamina gold chip out. So then we'll have a 9-star, right? And then the idea was to use that as the parent for, I guess, Majuro McQueen or King Halo, like whatever. But then Mayano Top Gun happens to have gold chip as like the most highest affinity parent. So then it's like, oh, I'm farming gold chip for a reason now, right? Like it makes sense to. But I just haven't been getting one. Oh man, it's been it's been a drag. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. Maybe I'll do a farming stream also or something at some point, because we're gonna run out of characters really fast here, unless I buy some. With the carrots, I mean. But I don't really want to spend carrots. I would rather, what I was thinking was I would rather unlock, because I've been in the store, the daily shop here, right? When this unlocks, whenever you run daily races, the daily sales, I've been buying the little shoes, the little sneakers, because you know how I said before in a previous stream, I said most people buy the alarm clock and the parfaits, right? The ice cream. And I was doing that too, but then I was like, I never use this ice cream because I don't care what their mood is when they race, because I don't care if they win or lose in the races, right? So I stopped buying the ice cream because the ice cream is really expensive, and I started buying those shoes in the thing. So then I think what I'm gonna do is, once I play all the characters I haven't played yet, I'm going to unlock potential, raise this potential, because you need shoes for that. But I've been buying them, and now I have a lot. I have 70 here, right? In the red shoes, and then this one probably takes a different kind of shoe. Pink shoes, I got 68. So every time that little store opens, I've been buying the little shoes, and I got a ton of them now. 288 yellow shoes here, right? And so does it change the character that much? Probably not really, but you do get a free skill, right? Like Grass Wonder gets Homestretch Haste for free. So maybe not the first level unlock, doesn't really do a whole lot, but eventually it will, right? And so that's a way to keep the existing horses you have fresh by unlocking their potential or raising their potential or whatever. So yeah, you're playing Haru again, but it's not the same Haru, right? Now it has a pace strategy. Your Haru has a free stamina skill. So even though you're remaking her, which we should anyway, right? Because our Haru sucks ass. So when you rerun her to make her better, you're also raising her potential level. I don't know that I would raise it twice. I can't even do that anyway. I don't have enough sashes. So I would basically play through this entire roster again and just raise everyone's potential by one, right? And I play through the whole thing one more time. And so that might get you that increment that you need to get to an A plus or whatever, right? Because I think we're at like an A, like we're right on the boundary of B plus A right now are the ratings that we're getting. Our progression has been kind of that way. I know I'm yapping a lot right now, but I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling. But our progression has gone slowly up, and right now we're kind of straddling the B plus A, right? So we're not like, if we have good luck, we get a solid A. If we have bad luck, we get a B plus. That's been kind of the RNG so far. So what you want to do, right, is like on a good run, you want to get an A plus, and on a bad run, you want to get an A. Right, so you're solidly in the A range, and maybe unlocking that potential will give you that little extra that you need to kind of, you know what I mean, to solidly make it in that bracket until you get better support cards, and then that might creep you up to, like, on a good day, you know, you get an S, on a bad day, you get an A plus, you know, kind of thing. And then eventually, what I've also been doing now that I have been thinking about it, in the daily sale, in the daily shop here too, right? I wish I could open it so I could actually show you, but in the shop you have at the top will be 2 star pieces. So you have 2 different characters, like one's like 10 grand usually, and the bottom one's usually like 5 grand. Sometimes it's like 10 grand and 15 grand or whatever, depending on the character, the star piece that you're trying to buy. And then below that will be, I think, the like the pill bottle or something, the TP bottle, and then the alarm clock will be there, and blah blah blah, right? Well, I've been buying the star pieces, not for everybody, the cheapest ones. So there's 5,000 gold coin star pieces, and right now I'm only buying Haru Urara star pieces, right? Because I know I'm gonna circle back around to her, and when I play her again, you know, maybe I'll definitely raise her potential, but maybe I'll have enough star pieces by then. Because how many do I have right now? This one, I probably only have like 1. Yeah, I only have 1 piece. Because I only bought 1. I've only seen her in there 1 time. I mean, I saw her in there more. Actually, I saw her in there like 4 or 5 times. And I was like, you know what, I should probably buy those. And then I didn't decide to actually buy them until the last time I saw her in there. So I only bought 1 piece so far. But my idea is that, you know, had we done that from the beginning, right, when we first started playing the game and we started with Haru Urara, and whenever you played the daily shop or you opened the daily shop, if you had bought her star pieces whenever they appeared, they don't appear all the time. Every time you saw her, you bought it for 5 grand, because 5 grand is not that much. You can maybe, instead of doing the 2 and 4 right now, what I do, the daily races, I run 2 of the gold coins and 4 of the silver cards, right? Maybe you could run 3 of the gold coins and 3 of the silver cards, right? So that'll pay for the Haru Urara pieces that you might find in the shop, basically. So you break even still in the gold pieces, right? So that's what I might start doing too. I might just do 3 and 3, because it's an easy way to remember it too. Well, I ran 3, you know, half my races in gold, half my races in silver cards, right? And then, so if we had done that from the beginning and bought those star pieces, by the time we play through all of these, because it's been what, 15, 16 playthroughs right now, right? It's been over 2 weeks now, right? You know, each day is, you know, we've run 16, this is the 16th stream, so, you know, I only stream during the business days usually. So that's what, 3 weeks actually, I think, something like that. So in those 3 weeks, you might have collected enough star pieces that when you came back around to play Haru Urara after playing everybody else, right, and come back to Haru, you might have enough star pieces to unlock her 2nd star. So instead of a 1 star, it should be a 2 star, right? And that doesn't really make that much difference. Her stats will be a little bit higher, whatever, blah blah. But eventually you want to get these to 3 stars, right? So you can start getting the green sparks, right? When you have the parents that have green sparks, because at 3 stars the green sparks unlock. I'll show you what I'm talking about if you don't know. Green sparks. We would have to go into here. Whatever. Yes. I know for sure this one probably has green sparks. So these ones. Because anything 2-star and under, like for example, this parent right here, Daiwa Scarlet, is probably a 2-star. Right, so it doesn't have a green spark. But this one, Symboli Rudolph, is a 3-star Uma, so it has a green spark that it can pass down. It's basically the ult of that Uma. You can pass it down to whatever you're training. So, you know, in the example that I'm using with Haru, is it worth it to buy her stars and level her up to a 2-star? I mean, it's debatable. Not really, I guess, is the answer. You know, it might be more efficient to level up, you know, Daiwa to a 3-star, or Vodka to a 3-star, or even Gold Chip, right, to a 3-star instead. But they require more pieces, so it's more expensive, and they cost more too in the store. You need 100 of them to make a 2-star into a 3-star, right? So Haru is the same way. To go from a 1 to 2, it's only 5,000 per piece. But when you go to 2 to 3, I think it's probably like 10,000 per piece, and you probably need 100 of them, right? You can check. Yeah, you need 100 of them. You need 150 to get to 3-star. But so it doesn't make that much difference, but eventually you'll want to do that anyway, right? If you're somewhat serious about playing this game, I guess you'd want to at least 5-star your waifu or whatever. But you know, like hardcore players would really want to 5-star everything, right? You want to get 100% on every achievement you can get or whatever, right? And it's cheap, so you could do that with Sakura Bakushino too, I guess, if you wanted to, instead of Haru. But I just figured it'd be easier, because if you go and play them in order like I have been, and you get back all the way around to Haru, then, you know, you can kind of slowly raise each one star. Maybe I'll start buying, if I see Sakura Bakushino in the store, maybe I'll buy her too. So I'm either buying Haru or Sakura Bakushino, one of the two, if I ever see them. You know what I mean? So that once I play Haru at the 2-star level, if we get there, then I can play Sakura Bakushino as a 2-star instead of a 1-star. You know, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's just something, that's basically just my strategy to keep it fresh. Because I have a feeling I'm going to be playing the same horses over and over again. Which might get really boring for content to watch on stream, actually. Because, you know, this game, like I said, is built on the support cards. So it's more important to pull supports than it is to pull Umas, right? But when you're watching someone play a game, you don't want to watch them play the same character over and over. So it's kind of a conflict there, conflict of interest. So to show you the best gameplay, I need to pull supports, but in order to keep your interest, I need to stop yapping first of all, like I am now, and play new characters. But you can't have everything unless I spend money on the game, which I'm not going to. I'm not going to do that. All right, well, I think that's enough of me yapping for tonight. Unless you had other stuff you wanted me to talk about, which I don't think you do, because it's pretty quiet in here, and I think everyone left at this point. But yeah, Majuro McQueen on Monday, and thanks for watching.